It's Sunday morning, 8:18 a.m. My husband and I, we both really like to cook, but we had one problem in the past. During the week, we do like to cook, but then in the evening we're sometimes just too tired with a lot of decision fatigue, so we ended up cooking and eating a lot of pasta, like same meals. We wanted to stop that, and in order to do that, I have invented a little system. And I will actually show you guys my little system here. What the system basically does is it categorizes each day into something specific, and then we have to follow a recipe around that. For example, Monday it's Pasta Monday, Tuesday it's Rice Bowl Tuesday, Wednesday it's Roasty Wednesday, Thursday it's Slurp Thursday, and Friday it's Fingerfood Friday. I will explain these days in detail throughout the week because I will take you guys with me. This week I will share all the recipes we cook. My husband tends to send me a lot of recipes on Instagram. So yesterday I then went through these recipes together with my husband and we decided on what we want to cook. I have it now in my notes, and now I will just prepare a little shopping list and then I will do my grocery shopping, at least for like until Wednesday, I would say. This is definitely my uniform right now. I love wearing it, and this is what everyone uses here to go for grocery shopping. A few hours later, I also had to get redressed because there was some food stains on my clothes. Then I also did some meal prep. The meal prep I did is 2 meals for me, 1 breakfast, 1 lunch for the next 3 days, and then my husband's first meal of the day. This is my breakfast. It's something warming and nurturing I really like to eat during the week. It's rice, and then we have this orange potato, sweet potato with some chia seed, apple, and then lots of nice spices like cinnamon, vanilla, and yeah, I think, and with tahini and almond butter. I cannot show you guys how it looks, otherwise it will drop to the floor. So that's the lunch. It's a lentil dal, but what I wanted to talk about with you guys is about food that, or like produce that is from the region where you live, because in the supermarket usually you use like red lentils, but then I saw that there is these lentils made here locally in France. So what I love to do is always to get the local produce and everything as local as possible, because I feel like my body just gets nurtured differently, and usually there is like a local substitute. For example, when we do a Thai curry, you could go for pak choi, but then spinach was local, and then I just got this. So the third meal I prepared is my husband's first meal of the day. I usually eat 3 times per day minimum, and he likes to eat 2 times per day. So I have my 1-2, and then the third meal I have together with him. It's what I shared with you guys at the beginning of this video, where I said, you know, we have Pasta Monday, etc. But he actually eats there a bigger portion, so I usually cook for like 3 people because my husband eats like double portion for dinner, and then during the day he has just this yogurt with pineapple, linseed oil, some lemon juice, and some honey. That's that. Those were the 3 meals I just prepared, and now, I don't know, what we do next, but you guys will see. And welcome to Comfort Sunday. Yes, in our meal planning system, Sunday is the comfort food day, and that basically means that we mostly eat something Italian, I would say. Today I'm preparing lasagna, but also gnocchi, something like that. And it's usually something homemade because I love to cook something nice on Sunday. Please ignore my hair look. I'm also letting a hair mask soak into my hair. So yeah, it's also a little bit potato Sunday. I'm right now doing the lasagna, but I'm also already preparing the sauce for tomorrow's pasta. I already know what I do tomorrow. I can now batch cook a little bit, and then tomorrow evening it would be very easy. Let me show you what I'm creating. So here in the oven there is pumpkin, paprika, onions, spices. I just let that roast, and then I will add feta later, and that will be the sauce for the pasta. And then here is the vegetarian bechamel sauce for the lasagna. Here I will prepare like a bechamel sauce, this white sauce for the lasagna. And then here on the other side I have this very nice pasta for the lasagna. You can now see it. And then of course some Parmigiano cheese. Monday's evening dinner then came together very quickly, and honestly that just felt so good, like having a personal chef, because I already prepared the pasta sauce yesterday. All I had to do tonight was boil the pasta. My husband even picked up our favorite Greek salad from the bakery. We're both just so obsessed with it, we love it. I just then stirred the sauce into the pasta, plated everything, and before we knew it, we were sitting down to eat without any stress at all. And that was honestly just such a nice way to start the week. Welcome to Rice Bowl Tuesday, the day where we enjoy a bowl of rice with something. And this something is usually one of our top 3 rice meals, which is fried rice or butter chicken or Thai curry. And today I share with you guys how I do my fried rice. We both really enjoy this meal, so enjoy watching me preparing it. Good morning, guys. So it's a Wednesday morning, currently around 8:30 a.m. and I'm enjoying the second part of my breakfast. And I say the second part because on Mondays, Wednesday and Friday, I always do my strength training in the morning, and then I always split up my breakfast. I eat half of it beforehand and then half of it afterwards. For a very long time in my life, I've had big food struggles. I could have never enjoyed all these foods that I do enjoy right now, especially all the carbs in the evening with my husband. And I want to talk with you guys about how I healed from that. In my experience, there were three main reasons why I used to struggle with food. The three reasons were, first of all, emotional eating. Then second of all, the food industry, food lobby. And then thirdly, not eating mindfully. Now, let's go to these reasons and I'm gonna tell you guys how I solved this. I used to be a big emotional eater, and what I did there to solve that, like I used to be overwhelmed and then I just craved all these salty, fatty, mostly like potato crisp food. And what I did on that is, first of all, of course, therapy. I needed a lot of just emotional balance in order to solve this, right? Sometimes we are not aware of our emotions and then we just eat them down, which will not save the problem. So that's why I like to have a little food journal, and just before I eat, maybe I do it for like a month or something just to be more mindful about it. And before I eat, I just quickly write down, okay, why do I eat? Am I hungry? Do I have emotional that I need to process, etc. When I say food industry, I don't only mean the food industry, but also the diet industry, because I feel like this beauty, diet and food industry, it creates like a vicious cycle that especially young girls tend to fall into. The beauty industry sets unrealistic standards, and then we go to the diet industry, try to solve it, but the diet industry is also just addicting food, so it makes you eat more, plus it also gives you a lot of stress, and then afterwards you eat even more. From the food industry that also uses this bliss point to actually trick our brain. I'm gonna link you the documentary. I don't want to go too deep into this, but it's definitely something that you should be aware of. And you know, I don't like to put restrictions on anything, but I do not really buy processed food anymore, especially like ultra processed. Also not diet foods, you know, even the diet crisps will make you addicted. So I just avoid that. Guys, it's life-changing to not eat in front of the screen, okay? You will actually know your hunger and when you are full again. So as soon as there is a screen, your mind cannot really focus on your gut anymore because it focuses on the screen, and that makes you overeat. So do I say we never eat in front of the screen? No, we do. But I tend to, like the morning and lunch, like breakfast, lunch, I don't eat with the screen. And then we just try to, you know, swipe up in the evening, that we sometimes eat in front of the screen and sometimes not. Just that we are mindful again of what we eat and when we feel full. When I ate in front of the screen, I just then overate. I didn't really do anything for the rest of the night. That's why I wanted to stop with that. So maybe that was helpful to you guys. Now let's go on with the food journal, what we eat probably for dinner tonight, and I will enjoy the rest of my breakfast. Today is Roasty Wednesday, which means that we eat something out of the oven. It can be oven veggies or, like today, salmon roasted in the oven. And the only thing I had to do today is to enjoy, because my husband is the master of roasted salmon. Welcome to Slurp Thursday. Now, Slurp Thursday is obviously on Thursday, and we always enjoy something like a soup or a stew. Our most favorite meal is what I will now put as a B-roll. It's ramen, of course. I feel like we do a very good ramen now because we always add like this panko tofu for me, and it's amazing. But today, unfortunately, it's not ramen day, but we wanted to try something new. We haven't been able to find vegetarian dumplings. They only had ones with like chicken. So we bought ravioli, we bought mushroom ravioli, and we will try doing that with that. So we do a red curry, mushroom, pasta, soup kind of situation, okay? Actually our favorite day of the week, because Fingerfood Friday just basically means that we can order takeaway and eat in front of the TV with a nice little film. Today we ordered Lebanese food, which was my favorite. So every Friday we have a little discussion, and my husband usually wants to order tacos, but I want to order Lebanese food. So today I won. As you guys know, I did my bachelor. Yes, I'm 35 years old and I just finished my bachelor. It's actually quite normal in Switzerland. I got the best grade, okay? I'm so proud of myself. The Swiss grading system is like from 1 to 6, and you can have everything in between, like 5.6, 5.7, 5.8, whatever, and I have 6. I actually ordered the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator Combo also as a little, how do you say, that I treat myself for finishing the bachelor thesis, but it's not arriving. Honestly, every day I wait for my parcel and it's just not arriving. But this I just wanted to share with you guys because it means that I will do better vlogs in the future. So I see you guys later. Bye! Bonsoir. Merci beaucoup. Vous aussi, merci. Good morning, guys. It's so quiet out here, but I wanted to introduce you guys to today's challenge, which is Spice It Up Saturday. So we invented this because on Saturday we very often go to the market and get some fresh produce. So we challenge ourselves to try something new, and today we actually do it, and we will try to do tacos de tinga. We want to go to a Mexican supermarket if it's open, let's see, and then we try this. So that's the plan for today, but now I enjoy my little coffee first, my breakfast, and then we go to Nice. don't judge us, okay? Oh guys, we didn't make it. We didn't make it to the Mexican store. It was just such a lovely day. You just saw the B-roll. We had an amazing day with our friends in Nice, but it just got too late. We couldn't go to the Mexican store, so that's what we have for dinner. And that's life, you know. I feel like it's actually quite cool to end this video with this little message, because all this meal planning that I just shared with you guys, it should be inspiring, it should be motivational, but not limiting at all. So, you know, life is life happens, so we're gonna have taco tonight for dinner. And yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching. It was so much fun to produce this video, and yeah, I see you guys next week. Bye!